Hey, aloha guys, Eric West here, HawaiiRealEstate.org. Eric West coming to you live from the beautiful island of Maui. Neighbors coming home from work, much aloha. But hey, the reason I wanted to go live real quick is because I promised you guys I got a new amazing, cool house gonna hit the market, and now it's officially on the market, and the website is ready, lahainahome.com, easy to remember. But I also want to talk about hidden gems, because obviously this is definitely a hidden gem, but there's also all kinds of hidden gems on Maui that you should know about if you ever come here. So before we take this beautiful home tour, I'm going to point out a couple quick hidden gems and something that you can download next time you're here that will give you instant access via satellite to go to those hidden gems. But here's a couple real quick ones right by this house. First of all, if you're in geocaching, there's a hidden gem right there in that car right there. You see that old car right there, right in front of the Maui prison, the Lahaina prison on Prison Street, the historic prison? That's a geocache right there. So my son pulled it out the other day. I was like, Dad, there's a geocache right here. So there's a hidden gem. Another hidden gem is Lahaina town itself in the historic district, where you can go around and look at historical sites like that and take a tour. It's basically like a museum. And there's walking tours that you can take through Lahaina town to do that. And also, there's an app called the Shaka Guide. Yes, ah! And it's got some really cool audio, and it actually has one for the west side of Maui, and it'll take you to some hieroglyphs. Can you believe it? There's hieroglyphs on Maui on the west side, and the Shaka Guide will take you right to it. And it'll take you around the island, take you to Hana and back, take you up to Haleakala. Wow, I messed that one up. But hey, this is the hidden gem I'm going to show you right now, which is this beautiful home that just hit the market last night. The sellers, aloha, Nyla and Steve, much aloha to you guys. By the way, thank you so much for choosing me as your agent. From the bottom of my heart to yours, it means a lot. I really appreciate the trust and the responsibility, and I'm having a great time because this is such a hidden gem. I mean, it's a pleasure and an honor to be able to represent a property like this. So before I get too excited, let's just take a step back and look at this thing. Because you know, a hidden gem, if you're into real estate like I am, you know when something is special and it comes on the market and you just almost don't have to think about it too much. You're just like, wait a second, this is special. Just like the Tesla, right? When this thing first came out, this S series, I'm just kidding. I digress really quick, don't get me wrong. Stay on track here. But anyway, what I want to tell you about this home before we go inside of it is, believe it or not, this used to be, according to the seller, the office of King Kamehameha's attorney. So it's 176 Prison Street, and this is where the attorney for King Kamehameha had his office. Now that building, I was told, was torn down, but these owners that bought it, these sellers, they basically renovated this entire place and more than doubled the size of it when they did the renovation. So it's been so thoughtfully done, and it just has that perfect beachy vibe that you always dreamed of. And it has a large lot, over 7,000 square feet. It's very private, so it's a long driveway, so lots of insulation, even though Prison Street's not that busy. And don't worry, it's not an active prison, it's an old prison, that's a museum. Actually, I had someone ask that question today. One of the buyers was like, so there's a prison right there? I'm like, no, it's okay. It's not a real prison. Back in the day, man, can you imagine when the sailors were here and they were hooting it up and they're, man, I'm telling you what, Lahaina town used to just be a party town. I guarantee you, man, this place was something to be reckoned with those whalers, the drunken sailors. And then the Christians showed up and just ruined the party, didn't they? Just kidding. They made the native women wear tops. I'm just kidding. I'm just getting way off track here, but anyway, it is true, by the way. Interesting, but anyway, completely off topic. But look at this big, beautiful front yard. And one of the things you have here is lots of parking. This beautiful driveway, so it's not a flag lot. The entire lot belongs to the home. But look at the amount of parking here. Like, you could have a side business just selling parking, like when the 4th of July is getting ready to come up. So lots of parking, which is super rare anywhere in Lahaina town. So to have that much parking is super nice. But without any further ado, let's go inside the picture perfect home that, if you know real estate, you know a good one when you see one. And this is a good one right here. So hit me in the comments, let me know what you think. And of course, if you want to see all the gory details, go to lahainahome.com. lahainahome.com. We just finished the Matterport today. We've got the new Series 3 Pro Matterport, and it'll be a Matterport of the entire lot as well. So it's the coolest, newest camera, and that is processing, but lahainahome.com does have all of the pictures up right now, and the video is still being edited. So this is a 2-bedroom home, so the first bedroom is right off to the left when you walk in. It has a split AC, but this is a window AC that's built into the wall. But a good sized bedroom. Obviously a young surfer lives here at the moment. And you are just a short 5-minute walk to my favorite surf break on the island, which is Breakwall. There's also the harbor, beautiful tiled in shower with travertine, gorgeous. Nice little pedestal sink. We have a American Standard commode and a little window, a little cabinet. Nice modern built-in lighting. And then there's a closet right behind here. It's all about the details, you know? You got to see what's going on. No details shall be spared. But look at this beautiful kitchen. Again, everything just matches perfectly. They did such a wonderful job on this place. Had like 5 showings in a row, first day on the market, and everybody just lingered and stuck around and just was oohing and awing. So hats off to Steve and his sons for a beautiful job that they did. Nice pantry. This isn't the historic district of Lahaina, so what that means is they couldn't alter, for example, the look of the home, and they had to keep the original wooden windows. These are wooden windows, and they had to basically refurbish them. They couldn't put in like vinyl windows or whatever. And then even on the addition, so this is the original home right here. This is the original home from here towards the front door. This is the all-new addition that was added. So super high ceilings, almost like a great room effect, split ACs. But notice here, we do have wooden windows. So they're modern, they're brand new, but they are made out of wood to comply with the historic district. And very difficult to pull off a big remodel construction project like this, obviously dealing with the county and the government. But here you have a nice little barbecue area out here. Very private lot, by the way. I'll show you more of that in the backyard. But can you see it right now? You're grilling up your ahi, sashimi. No, not the sashimi. The ahi is seared, right? But the macadamia encrusted coconut ahi, mahi. Okay. As you can tell, I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten since breakfast, so I'm fasting today a little bit. Not because I want to, but because I'm working too much. But I'm going to start talking about food. But anyway, this is just a beautiful, even the color, just everything about it, just totally pops. So you have a nice, large, massive master bedroom right here off of the, sorry about a little camera shake there. This gimbal, I think, has seen its better days. Nice, large master bedroom. So it's basically a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and the similar sort of decor and tile of the first bathroom that I showed you. And then right here is a nice little laundry facility. Turn on the light here, wherever that light is. There we go. So full size, obviously, washer and dryers. Price on this one is $1,575, and let's face it, a lot of 2-bedroom condos are selling for that now. So to have your own standalone home on a 7,000 square foot lot, of course you cannot rent these out short term, but that's okay. This is more of the ultimate island lifestyle play. There's your second split AC right there. And then check out this backyard and look at, by the way, this is sort of going to be your Maui fix as well. I have to go pick up Lisa from the airport, so I can't stick around too long, but she's finally getting back from the mainland. But look at this beautiful backyard and look at these views. I mean, you are looking right into the heart of Maui. I mean, look at that. Can you see that sheer wall that's right there? That sheer wall is rarely revealed, only on clear days, but can you see that? That is just gorgeous. I mean, I could just come out here, sit on this lanai, and just paint the West Maui Mountains. But look how beautiful the outdoor lanai is. Look at all this space, obviously covered, travertine tile, matching. And yes, you could put a little pool right there if you wanted to, no problem. Trying to get you all the angles here. And the other nice thing about this backyard is it's super private. because that's someone's backyard, but the house is way over there. This is the back of someone's lot here as well. And then over here you have a church parking lot, and according to the owner, it only fills up on Sunday mornings. So it's a very quiet, as a car pulls up right now. Choir practice. Maybe they're getting ready for Sunday night service. But at any rate, you just have a very nice mango tree right there, man. You better hope that thing drops some fruit on this side of the fence. Come on. I'd have a picker, you know what I'm saying? Just like, boop. Hey, thanks, man. Matter of fact, I had a Lahaina mango today. Oh my gosh. Must have, like, literally, in my opinion, as a matter of fact, my son Dylan was eating it with me. We're fighting over the sink, like dripping. He's like, Dad, this has got to be the sweetest fruit of all the fruits. Like, it's got to have the highest sugar content, because it was just like, it was like pure sugar, like mango, just perfection. And that's what I'm running on right now. I've been on mango power. Lahaina, mango power. Nothing better than a West Side Lahaina mango. If you agree, hit me in the comments. Come on, show me a little love. Show me a little mango love. Just kidding. I'm just messing around. I want to get back to this view in this house, because look at that. Could you imagine that from your backyard every morning? Sipping a cup of 100% Kona coffee, or mixing up your evening Mai Tai, or whatever it is that you do in the evening. Nice little, see, one of the nice things about having a house and not a condo, right? You can store your stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I got so much stuff, it's ridiculous. So to be able to have a place where you can put like your scooter and your bike and your surfboards, and you can even like shove stuff under the house. I mean, I got stuff in every corner. That darn Amazon, I'm telling you, they deliver to Hawaii and it's like no charge. End up with a lot of stuff. Hey, a little shot here with the palm tree. But isn't this a gorgeous outdoor space right here? And then you have that driveway, perfectly graveled out. Got a little tomato herb garden right here. Got a little pakalolo right there. Just kidding, just kidding. But anyway, I know. I do some interesting, I got some pretty interesting ways of selling real estate, don't I? I'm just like pointing out the pakalolo plant that's not really there. But the first video I did a couple nights ago, just teasing this, I think had 3.9K views. So 3,900 people got a preview of this thing. My phone kind of blew up with like, what's it gonna be, Eric? So do me a favor. If you enjoyed the video, please thumb up it, shock it, share it, put it on your Facebook, put it on your IG, show Steve and Nyla how the most aloha infused audience on planet Earth is gonna help a brother out getting as many people to pay attention to this home. But I tell you one thing, it is gonna sell like that. So if you're smart, which I know you are, you don't have to think too hard about this one. I mean, this is like, do nothing. Just enjoy the fruit of Steve's labor over the last 3 years dealing with Maui County Commission and Restoration Project and Historic District, and doing all the work to make this your perfect Hawaiian dream hale right here in Lahaina town. You can walk to the beach, you can walk to Cam 3, that's the elementary school, by the way, Cam the 3rd. Prison Street Pizza, you don't want to cook tonight? You just take 5 steps that way and you have the best pizza you could imagine. You want to go get hammered? I mean, Captain Jack's, and you can just stumble all the way back home. No problem. Captain Jack's like 5 minutes away. Stumbling time could be like 12. Possible 12-minute stumble. Golf cart, you get a golf cart, cruise up and down Front Street, 505, Harbor, Breakwall Surf Break. I mean, it's just all here. I lived on Front Street for almost 3 years, and I'm telling you, it was the coolest lifestyle. The evenings here are just the perfect temperature. We never turned our AC on at night. Okay, during the afternoon, maybe in the summer, 3 to 5, 6 could get a little warm, but honestly, I showed the first 4 showings, I didn't have the AC on. I just had the doors open. The last one I did turn on the AC. But the evening temperature here is just amazing. I just can't say enough. Now during the day it does get a little hot, but this home, it seems to be very, very nicely insulated. So anyway, let's just take one more pass through if it's all right with you. And then I am gonna go get Lisa from the airporto after I grab a little grindage. What do you think, guys? Did I do some sashimi tonight, or should I do the seared ahi or the mahi encrusted macadamia nut? Should I just pop into Chemo's? What's your shout out for the restaurant? Man, maybe I'll do a little Front Street, Prison Street pizza. I don't know, man. It all just sounds so good right now. Now I could bust in and just start hitting their pantry, but I'm not gonna do that. Don't worry, Steve. Your food is safe with me, man. I would never even consider. But let's just take one more cruise outside. And I want to make sure you get a full feeling for this property. One of the things I love about living in Lahaina town, there's so many doves in the morning. They're just cooing. And the plumerias wafting through the trees, the odor, the smell, the odor, that sounds right. The odor of plumeria is like, oh gosh, there's nothing better. Matter of fact, the first time I left Hawaii after living here, I think I was here for 18 months before I left. For a year and a half I was on this island, and then I went back to the mainland and I was there for like a month. And I came back, and the next morning I woke up early and I was walking down Front Street to the ocean, drinking my cup of 100% Kona, and I just smelled the air, and I listened to the birds, and I was like, you just don't get that on the mainland, man. You just, I don't know, maybe you do, and I thought to myself at that time, anybody that lives in Hawaii should be sentenced to 30 days on the mainland, right? They have to go there. They have to be there for 30 days or more, preferably like Detroit in late December, and then they have to come back, because then their attitude is just going to be like, oh my gosh, this is paradise. Because I'm going to be honest, you can lose the sense of that a little bit. After you're here for too long, everything, familiarity breeds contempt, that kind of thing. So if you live here, just go back to the mainland, come back and talk to me in 30 days, and you're going to walk around like in awe. Like that, look at this. Like I'm in awe of this right now. Look at that beautiful mango. Oh my gosh. Oh, look, I mean, there's like sweet fruit hanging from trees, like, and they produce so much. It gets to the point where the people can't even eat them here. It's like, hey, you want some mangoes? No, I'm good, bro. Okay, I've never said that, but I've thought about it. We used to like cut them up and freeze them, and oh, look at that. I mean, it's just like, this is like the Garden of Eden reborn, in my opinion. But anyway, I could be getting a little extreme on that, possibly, but it's close. Paradise on Earth. Closest I think you'll get to Paradise on Earth. Paradise Lost? I heard once, I think I read the book Hawaii, and I think I heard, was it that book? Great book, by the way, by James Michener. Thumbs up, Shaka, if you're a Michener fan, I am. But the book Hawaii is really amazing, and I think I remember hearing or reading in that book or another one that Hawaii was the last place inhabited by man, one of the last places, and possibly the last piece of earth that was made by God. Like all the other stuff was like old, but Hawaii was like bubbling up from this volcano under the ocean. So it was the last place inhabited, and it was the last place that God made. So it's like he saved the best for last, and he saved it for himself for many, many years. And finally one day he was like, all right, I'll let you guys check it out, but look at my last creation. It's the best. If I'm wrong on that, I don't care. It sounded cool. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for checking it out. I appreciate it. As always, it is a true honor, privilege to bring you what I think is some of the coolest real estate on planet Earth. LahainaHome.com. Please check out the website, blow it up, share it with your friends. Do me a solid, help me out. Not that this thing needs any help getting sold, trust me, but I just think it's fun because this is my theory on real estate. This is just my theory, by the way. I believe real estate's meant to happen. There's a person that's meant to be in this house. I don't really sell real estate. I just help find the person that is destined for this place, this spot, for this time. And that's how it works. Real estate is such an important asset, such an important investment, such a big piece of a person's life that I believe it's all on purpose for some reason that I don't totally understand. So if it doesn't work out, I also think to myself, you know what? It just wasn't meant to be. That wasn't the right person. That wasn't the right deal. That wasn't the right thing. So whoever this is meant for, I believe it's going to happen, whether they watch this video or not. But I'm having a heck of a good time sharing it with you. So if you agree, I love a thumbs up, a share, a shaka, subscribe. Please share the video, put it on your IG, put it on your FB, go to LahainaHome.com, and give a big shout out to the most beautiful place on earth, Maui, Hawaii. And of course, my beautiful wife. I saw a good screenshot today from one of the people that came here and looked at the property. And she was showing me some other photos, and then you know how someone's showing you their photos and there's another one that pops up, they're like, but it was a good one, don't worry. But it said, it was a screenshot of like a sign, and it said, has anyone ever told you that you are a human form of sunshine, or something like that? It was the coolest. It was like, and the first thing it made me think of was my wife. You are a human form of sunshine. It's something like that. It was cool. I'm messing it up, but You are my sunshine, darling. I'm so glad you're coming back to Maui. I can't wait to see you in just a few minutes. And thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. I shall return. I don't know where. I don't know when. I was at the Elite earlier today. I'm telling you, like double live in one day. What am I doing here? But I had to show you this place. I promised you that I would. 3,900 of you were waiting, maybe. A couple of you were maybe. But anyway, please enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend. The 4th of July is upon us. We live in the best country in the world, on the planet. Matter of fact, I watched the UFC last night, and the guy that won the main event, I love what he said. He goes, I love this country. He goes, I'd die for this country. And he goes, I'd kill for this country too. And I like that. It wasn't just I would die for it. He said I'd kill for it. I literally would go out there and sacrifice myself or do whatever it takes to defend this country. So let's get a little American USA pride back. And let's celebrate this beautiful weekend and remember how blessed we are to live in this amazing country and have the opportunities that we've had in our lifetime. We're not, hauling water in India, living on a dirt floor, against some horrible regime. We've had freedom. We've had the right to do amazing things. And yeah, it's kind of screwed up, but you know what? That's all part of the process. That's part of the amazing system that our forefathers came up with. Was like, there's checks and balances for these weirdos that show up. We'll get rid of them, don't you worry. But I love this country, and I'm so thankful to be born an American. So let's have a wonderful 4th of July, guys. And that's all I got for you. Until next time, Eric West and Maui Dan out. All right, it's coming. We're going to be scuba diving before you know it, Maui Dan. Blowing bubbles. Boom. Until next time, Eric West out. If I shaka one more time, it's just like, that's just what my hand does. It's just boom.